trade with no real structure behind it, just an arrow on a chart pointing in a direction. No context, no stop, no plan. And when it goes wrong, there is nothing to learn from because there was nothing behind it in the first place. That's why here at Boss Waves, we created Liquidity Trail Signals, a proprietary trend engine, automatic liquidity zone mapping, and a full position layout on every signal in one indicator. Before we hop into the live chart, if you want real breakdowns, updates, and community discussions, make sure to join our Discord using the link in the description. If you want access to our full library of premium indicators, head over to bosswaves.com. Link is also in the description. Now let's jump into the chart and break this down. So as you can see, we're on the 5-minute Bitcoin chart. And the foundation of this indicator is this trailing line, as you see here. This trailing line is a dynamic trail that follows price using a volatility adjusted calculation, which means it isn't applying the same fixed distance to every market condition. When volatility expands, like in an area over here, the trail gives price more room. When things tighten up, such as in an area like here, it closes in. It adapts automatically, so you're never fighting the wrong settings for the current environment. When price holds on the right side of the trail, candles print in the trend color and the structure is confirmed. The fill between the trail and the baseline gives you an immediate visual read on how much separation exists. Wide and expanding, like in this area, the trend is healthy. Compressing means that it's possible, potential, that momentum is fading. When price finally crosses through, the trend flips instantly. A diamond signal plots right at the trail level the moment it happens, not a bar later, not after a confirmation candle. Right there, so you know exactly where the structure changed and what price was doing when it did. Next, we have our liquidity zones, which are these areas which you can see plotted on the chart here. Every time the market pushes to a significant swing high or low and then reverses, it leaves something behind, a cluster of resting orders sitting at that level that never got filled. That's liquidity, and liquidity is what price gets drawn back to. The indicator detects those swing points automatically and builds this zone around each one, scaled to the current market conditions, so the zones are never too tight, too meaningful, or too wide to be useful. Red zones, as you can see over here, these sit above price swing highs. That's where sell side pressure and unfilled orders are waiting. Green zones, like these over here, they represent real areas where the market made a decision and where it's likely to be made another one. The moment price closes through a zone, it immediately marks the price is broken. The color shifts, the label updates, and you know at a glance that the liquidity at that level has been swept. You can choose to keep broken zones on the chart, so you have the full map of where price has already been, useful for understanding context and flow, or if you prefer, you can only clear them out and only show what's still active and untouched. Either way, every zone you're looking at is telling you something real about market structure underneath price. We also have our position tool. If I select our position tool here, what you'll see is this is where the indicator separates itself from anything else you'll find. Every signal, whether it fires on a trend flip or a trail retest, automatically deploys a complete position layout directly on the chart. Your entry is marked at close of the signal bar. You have your stop loss that is placed at the current trail level, which is the most logical structural invalidation point for that trade. And then you have your 3 take profit targets, which are calculated automatically in R multiples, so you can see exactly what 1, 2, and 3R look like from that specific entry and that specific risk. There's no manual measuring, no guessing. The moment that signal fires, the full trade is already mapped out in front of you. You have 2 entry modes to choose from. There's the signal change, which fires the position tool the instant the trend flips. So if you want to be in the right at the structure change, that's your mode. Trail retest waits for price to pull back after the flip and actually touch the trail before triggering, which typically means a tighter stop, a better entry price, and a cleaner risk to reward ratio. As always, with the Boss Waves indicators, each setting has a tooltip, and that allows you to tailor the indicator to your exact requirements. And that's it. A proprietary adaptive trend engine that responds to real market conditions, automatic liquidity zone mapping that shows you exactly where price is likely to react, and a fully integrated position tool that turns every single signal into a complete trade plan with entries, stops, and R multiple targets already mapped in. everything in one indicator, designed around the way professional traders actually read and structure a market. You can check out Liquidity Trail Signals on TradingView using the link in the description. If you want setups, live trade breakdowns, and deeper indicator walkthroughs, make sure you're in the Discord. The community is active and the link is in the description. And finally, if you want access to our full library of premium indicators, head over to bosswaves.com, also in the description. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.